What up, y'all? Welcome to our first episode of Fast Forward Fridays. Learning how to fast forward your work process going on. So today we're going to cover how in the world do you replicate those beautiful iOS card shadows. They are faint, but they're so beautiful. And sometimes it can be very difficult to figure out how we replicate that in Sketch or in InVision Studio because putting a simple shadow on a rectangle actually doesn't really work. Today I'm going to show you how to replicate an iOS shadow and as well as give you the code that goes with it. So let's get into it. I've opened up a new InVision Studio file and this is kind of what the result that we're aiming to go after is this little the shadow on this card. See, it's coming in, there's clearly the idea that the light is coming from the top and it's casting a shadow below the card. But the idea with the iOS shadow is it's a nice faint shadow, it's very tasteful, and that's what we're trying to achieve because you can't do it by doing this. Say we go up here and we want a shape, you know, let's draw the shape out and say let's make it a white fill. We can't achieve this just by adding, hey, let's add this shadow. Let's put a big bad blur on it, and just overwhelming like that. It's just gross, you know. And like, let's try to make it a little light, but like that's what you would think you would do. That's what I've been doing for a while, but that isn't exactly what we're trying to achieve here. We're trying to make sure it's a very realistic card shadow. That again, the light is coming from the top and casting shadow below the card. So I mean, this I guess is passable, but that's not what we want to achieve today. So let's get rid of that. We're gonna do something a little different. So again, let's do the same thing. Let's make a shape here. Let's build it out. And for the sake of what I'm doing here, let's make it 335 pixels by 271. Just because, I don't know, let's make it 270, just for having fun. Make it 270. And you know, let's make sure it's all centered nice and beautifully. No, let's raise it back up the top here. But you know, we're gonna make it a white fill. So obviously, whoa, we have nothing. But the key here is we're actually gonna put a box shadow, or put a box beneath it, and then make it a shadow. So for example, that's kind of the square that we're dealing with here. So we wanna make sure that this is kind of taken up to the edges a bit. And obviously the color of this doesn't really matter too much. Shrink it a little bit, but then what we do is then we'll apply the shadow to this bad boy. So we'll make it a 40 blur with a 10Y, and then we'll actually make the color of the shadow a D7, 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 just a nice, really light gray, and again makes it very tasteful. Then what we do, bring this bad boy to the front, and voila, we got ourselves a card. Easy as pie. Just simply group it. And you can go as far as making it a component of a card shadow. We're done. Booyah, you're on to the races. Now that is how you make an iOS card shadow. There's your box shadow code right there. It can be easily added and it makes it very tasteful looking. In this example, we use D8, D8, D8. In this situation, we use D7, 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 doesn't really matter. Whatever. So again, that was a quick rundown of how to do an iOS card shadow. If you have any questions, please comment down below. Let me know. If you have any concerns or it's like, Josh, I think you're full of crap, please let me know that too. I want to be able to learn from you as well as be able to help you in whatever way I possibly can and things that I'm learning. So have yourself a good day. Enjoy your Friday afternoon. Thank you for tuning in to Fast Forward Fridays. You stay. Get on. Down. And stay. What? Go lay down. And stay. What up, y'all?